Welcome. Today we are going to list leisure activities acceptable to a Christian. Then we identify factors which contribute to misuse of leisure in Kenya today. Then lastly, we give reasons why taking of alcohol as a leisure activity is discouraged by the church. Leisure activities acceptable to a Christian. What, or rather, you can just call them games, traveling places, or rather, touring places, watching Christian films, Christian videos, or browsing Christian material in the internet, listening to Christian music, or you play Christian music, singing and dancing to Christian songs, gardening, helping the needy, which is also visiting the sick, socializing with friends and relatives, participating in theater arts and drama, and lastly, you participate in handcrafts or artwork. Factors which contribute to misuse of leisure in Kenya today. Number one, having too much money, or rather, you can just say having too much wealth. This is basically affluence. Number two, there's inadequate recreational facilities, or sometimes you find out that there's lack of recreational facilities, lack of proper guidance, or lack of proper education on how to use leisure. There's also bad company, which also, instead of saying bad company, you can just say peer influence. Inability to select or make rational decisions. This is whereby you're not capable of reasoning. Influence from mass media. Basically, here, like today, is influence from social media. And you found that also there's a lot of negative influence from science and technology. There's instability in the family, whereby the family lacks the ability to do something, or the family is basically powerless in enabling acceptable leisure. There's a permissiveness in the society. This is too much freedom from the society that it can be able to allow the misuse of leisure. Lack of role models. There's unemployment or boredom, or rather you can just call it also idleness. Availability of drugs. Also, some people misuse the leisure due to availability of contraceptives. Basically, here is they are easily available. There's decline in traditional African moral values. And lastly, there's influence from Western culture. Reasons why taking alcohol as a leisure activity is discouraged by the church. Number one, it is a waste of family resources. It leads to quarrels, or rather, you can just say it leads to fights or a misunderstanding within the family. Or sometimes it even um, leads to uh, misunderstandings and quarrels within the society in general. It leads to irresponsible sexual behavior, or rather, it is because it leads to defiling the body, it defiles the body. So, when you're asked to outline the reasons why taking of alcohol as a leisure activity is discouraged by the church, you're supposed to outline the bad results of taking alcohol. What does it lead to? Number four, it leads to ill health, or rather, it also leads to death, leads to separation, sometimes even divorce, to accidents, leads to addiction, to loss of jobs, income. Even some people have poor duty performance, leads to crimes as one's dignity, and it is against biblical teachings. It leads to a responsible parenthood. Finally, add more points in the comment section and let me know what video you want I look at tomorrow. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.